Mangiphuma lapho ngasemnyango wami, manginyathela phansi ibhodi nginyathela isidumbu. Already abantu sebeshonile. Webha end up ngena ku-WhatsApp, ngirekhodela umama i-voice note, ngitshela ukuthi mama kwenzekile cha ngiyashona. Isidumbu sami ngicela nizosilanda endaweni eyikuthi because bebengazi ukuthi ngihlalaphi. Amafastela aqhuma kunezinto eziqhuma ngazibaba ukhasi or into eziqhumayo. Mangikhala kanjalo kusho ukuthi kube nomunye ubhuti abone itoshi. Ubhuti kwazi ukukhuphuka phezulu lapho ke azofika lapha esikhona ungaphandle yini. Ukuthi ngiyofika phansi angisakhona ukufika phansi angisana ngisha amandla emadolweni gcwele inhluthu. Abe fire extinguisher bathe befika la bazocima imlilo befika bele already sokuphelile nje ngesindiso.
From the mid-90s, the city of Johannesburg understood that the inner cities are taking time bomb. That there is challenges of degeneration, and there needs to be an intervention. It had two options. Could have intervened, provide services, make conditions good in the buildings, or it could have just simply hung its head and said, this is impossible. And what happened is they buried their hand in the sand, on the one side. On the other side, they took actions that made conditions in the inner city, in buildings that are occupied by the poor, health risks, and at times life risks. The city of Johannesburg engineered the inner city housing crisis.
Ngiphume esibhedlela. Ngiyakhala by that time. Sihlala estradeni asinanda yokugeza. And thina abanye besayethuyile lelo value, understand? Webha mawethuyile umuntu esifazane end up ukubleed ungena ama period. Asinanda zokugeza. We don't have ama-pads. Singabantu nje like singamaphara. Asizazi. And then after 3 days athi bafethu asamena ukuthi sihlanganiseni imali. Sifuna indawo yokuhlala ngisho umkhukhu ngisho ini. Sicuphiseni oqala sinangubo zokubatha. Asinabhoda asinani. Then bona even till today abahlala endaweni right.
It's about 60,000 rand had been spent for each of them to get a 9 square meter corrugated iron shack, which doesn't even have skirting around it to protect it in time of flooding and rain. So that someone, somewhere, was able to cream not just the fat, but everything, leaving them the bare bones. So that within weeks of moving to Denver, their experience was flooding.
So, lemkhukhu le into ebuyibe inkinga ngawo kakhulu futhi. Makushisa, uyashisa kakhulu. Makubanda uyabanda kakhulu. Abantu bakhona abazani, don't know each other. So, khona la ngaphakathi. It's so simple ukuthi kusuke conflict khona la ngaphakathi, kuliwe khona la ngaphakathi. Ama-toilet unahlala engcolile. Uyabona le voice, you can check. Ukuthi abazange bayiqede lemkhukhu, they didn't finish these shakes. Just make and go. So uyayibona nje lento lenzibheda kanjani. If this one is burning, what about this one? Which means they basilethile futhi la uthi sizosha futhi again.
I think pleasure mele sithole indawo yokuhlala. Indawo decent yokuhlala. Singahambisa sicela kuma families, sicela all over ukuthi ngicela ungicuphise, ngicela ukuhlala, you understand? Sikwazi ukuthola ukuhlala, sikwazi ukuqoqa ingane zethu.
there's two things that come of the report that show that the commissioners saw the people. One, on the one hand, they insist there must be a memorial. Two, they also point out there's a business case that the city of Johannesburg has missed in relation to the provision of housing. As the city, if you had been present, if you had provided this service, then people wouldn't be living in these slum-like conditions, and people wouldn't have had to experience something of this nature. So those two things can hopefully will form part of the deliberations in Part B, which now looks beyond the Usindiso building specifically and into the broader inner city, and the question of what will happen to the people. What does the city need to do to make sure that the poor people who live in the city can remain in the city in accommodation that is dignified, in accommodation that they can afford?